to another episode of A Dude and a Chick Review a Movie. I'm the chick.
And I'm that dude.
Why do you have to be that dude?
With them things, I got them things.
What things do you have?
I don't know, just people say, man, he got them things.
I don't think that's a good phrase. So anyway.
He could have hands, he could be good at fighting.
Yeah.
He could have moves on the court.
He could have to go to a doctor.
He got them things.
Yeah, that's what people that go into the doctor have. So today we're reviewing Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Yes, with Caesar.
Which is the sequel to Rise of the Planet of the Apes that came out, about 2009, 2010, a few years back.
Remember.
A few years back.
Good movie though, good movie.
I think the movie was a really good movie. I think it was a really good sequel to the first one. What do you think?
Decent movie.
Okay, well let's get into who was in the movie. And let's start off with Andy Serkis, who plays Caesar, the ape, the lead ape, and everybody knows him from Lord of the Rings as Gollum. Yes, his special precious with very thin hair. And then there is Keri Russell, which
Gollum
mostly
looked like a crackhead.
I saw a kid that looked like Gollum one day. That's kind of messed up when you say a little girl looked like Gollum. But you know, Benjamin Button.
She probably did.
She did. And then there is Keri Russell, who most girls will remember from Felicity in the 90s. But she is in the new show, The Americans, as of late, which is a pretty good show.
I've
watched the first 4 episodes. Then we have our favorite, Gary Oldman, Dracula from the 90s.
Never seen it.
Commissioner Gordon. You saw parts of it.
I have seen Commissioner Gordon with Batman.
Commissioner Gordon in the Batman
with Bane.
series. With Bane.
Bane.
Go ahead and do
I
it.
will break you.
It's like...
It's like somebody is squeezing something.
I was like, could you imagine somebody in the bathroom, you hit her from behind the door, I will break you.
Like,
and then
darkness. You think darkness is help? I grew up in darkness.
Okay, we are going too far with this. And then we
I
have
will break you.
An actor who we've been seeing a lot of lately, who has been around for a long time, Jason Clarke. He was in Lawless.
Zero Dark 30.
With the guy who played Bane, if that makes you feel better.
Tom Hardy.
Yes, who we do love. I do love him. And what else?
For you.
Oh my gosh.
Remember he was on the airplane and he was like, that dude was like, you're a big guy. For you.
And he was also in Great Gatsby, and for anybody who's... And, of course, another Oscar-nominated movie, he was also in Zero Dark 30.
Zero Dark 30 is a good movie. Long, but a great movie.
Kept moving. Good movie.
Okay. So, a quick summary of Planet of the Apes.
Would you like to do it today, dude?
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Right?
Yeah.
Dawn of the Apes?
You just made fun of me for getting it wrong. Yes.
I know. Dawn of the Apes.
No, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Say that 18 times backwards in a whirlwind while you getting rained on and a cat is chasing you and scratching your back. I bet you can't say it. Anyway,
really?
A real quick summary of that movie.
Oh, crap. I thought I was drinking.
A real quick summary of the movie. Basically, it takes the 10 years after...
10 years after the incident.
10 years after the incident.
From the first one. From the first
Everybody
film.
remember the incident. They did some experiments on apes and all this stuff.
There's an outbreak.
And they create this virus that pretty much starts to affect and take out humans, but it does not affect apes.
Well, it makes apes better.
Apes smart and intelligent. If you've seen the first one, if you haven't seen the first one, you really should go see the first one before you see this one. It's not one of these movies you can just jump in and watch. And
you could, but I guess you could just to see a movie. But I was definitely...
You would walk into this movie like, dude, I didn't know apes talked.
They do.
They talk
because they got hands up their butt.
Caesar.
But
Caesar.
I think it is more effective with the first one.
So, and then it basically...
You're saying basically.
I know. Stop saying basically. It
takes place 10 years after the original movie with James Franco of Dawn Planet of the Apes, and it shows Caesar and the rest of his fellow chimps.
He's the leader of all the apes,
and their habitat now, and
they're living like humans,
the forest, and how they are living in a community. And then it also shows how the humans who have survived the outbreak are living in their communities.
Trying to survive also.
And how they're trying to survive.
And somehow they all
And then there, of course, is eventually, as always, a clash of,
Yeah. And it's a lot
humans,
of screaming.
We are very arrogant.
Blood,
God
blood,
forbid, a monkey is better than
scream.
us.
I will break you.
Bane is not in this movie.
He
this
was.
Is not even Marvel.
Dude, if you see that movie, Bane is in the background.
No, not at all.
Okay.
I disagree.
But that's basically the quick summary of the movie. Is there anything negative you have to say about the movie?
I really don't have anything negative to say. I think the movie moved right along. It was pretty much very close to the first one. There was like no interruption. It's just 10 years later, and it keeps going. A lot of the same chimps and apes that were in the first one, which I really like, are in this one that you remember from the first one, and they're in this one.
What's the chimp from the first one that you remember?
Cobra.
Cobra. Crazy Cobra. One Cobra. With the dude in the first one, when the dude was about to hit Caesar, and first time he spoke, he was like, no! Or something like that. Didn't he tell him no? Wasn't the dude about to hit him?
Something.
They were out in the yard or whatever, and the dude was about to smack him with that stick, and Caesar was like, no! He grabbed that stick and said, no! You remember that?
It's like
and then Bane was in the background. You remember Bane in the background looking through the cages?
No, Bane was not in the background.
He was like, stop doing that to Caesar. Caesar.
Okay, so what did you have any? Did you have anything that you didn't like about the movie, dude?
I thought to me, it kind of looked like they put a lot of actors in that movie. Like they tried to squeeze a lot of extra people in there. Other than that, I think the movie was a decent movie. Okay. There's a lot of, to me, pointless actors in that movie.
I think they had enough actors to have the person who's like there's always got to be one stupid person that gets everything started on either side, and you got to have that idiot in the movie. As much as you hate them and you want to punch them in the throat, they're always in a movie to keep it going. So, how do you rate this movie, dude? I'll let you go first.
7.5 out of 10.
And I give the movie an 8.
So together we combined.
And it's an 8.
Was Voltron when they combined with all the people?
Yeah. I used to have a Voltron. What my brother did.
So you the leg and I'm like the arm. We combine together to give it an 8.
No, that's too much work. But yeah, so we give it about an 8. I definitely suggest that you go see the first one.
Before you see this one.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes. It will definitely give you more. It'll give you a better appreciation of the movie.
It's offered in 3D. Do you recommend they see it in 3D?
I do not think you need to go see this in 3D.
Don't waste your money.
Unless you just like 3D. But I wouldn't say it was necessary to do it.
Okay. We gave it an 8. That concludes our movie review on Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Caesar, can you take us out?
Caesar, say go Caesar.
I guess Caesar cannot take us out. Somebody should
I can't do Caesar's voice.
Caesar sounds like he's sick.
Ain't you gonna say your peace, love thing?
All right, well, peace, love, and hair grease. We're out.
Click the links to check out some other Dude and the Chick movie reviews. Thanks for watching.